Chop House Media. Chop House Media is a platform for content creators, news, and current topics, etc. We also share other people's content for educational purposes. Come on, like, share, comment, and subscribe to Chop House Media. It's your girl, Lucky Luciano.
We in here, man. We come up in the building, gonna hit that like button. Gonna hit that like button, get these notifications out. Gonna hit that like button, get these notifications out. Come into the building, gonna hit that like button, get these notifications out. We finna talk today. Yeah, when you get up in the building, man, gonna hit that like button. Drop a comment. Let me know if I'm lagging. Let me know if you can see me well. Let me know something. Talk to me. Let me know. Let me know. 3 people in the room, go hit that like button and comment. What's good, Sunnyside? What's popping? Hey, y'all let me know if I'm lagging. Y'all talk to me. Now, look. What's good, family? Now, look. I want to talk about this ALPO situation. Now, I'm going to say some things that a lot of people going to disagree with. But this is just how I feel. I say that ALPO was a legend. I say ALPO was a legend. ALPO was a legend, even though he had a cold heart. Facts was new. All right, so look, right now, the big topic right now is the ALPO situation. Now, whenever I came home from prison in 2018, I've been following ALPO ever since. Somebody said the video choppy, but audio is good, man. Y'all just bear with me for a little bit. Wi-Fi is real bad. Now look, ALPO passed away Halloween morning, as we all know. ALPO passed away Halloween morning. People say that Rich Porter family is happy celebrating the death of ALPO and all this other good shit. But you gotta understand, Rich Porter is the same person who lied to ALPO. Rich Porter is the same person who stole from ALPO. Rich Porter is the same person who finessed and stole from many others. Somebody say, since when did snitches become legend? I'm finna tell you about that. I'm gonna tell you about that. Now, somebody name a legend from the streets. Somebody name a legend from the streets. Cause when it come down to these street niggas, I'm pretty familiar with their stories and history. Now, if ALPO snitch on a person, that's a rat. But if your man go behind your back and have sex with your girl, that's a snake. If your man go behind your back and lie to you and steal from you, that's a snake. So you might have a bad relationship with this one man because he snaked you out. But the hood might know about the situation, and because it didn't conflict with their things and what they had going on, they not gonna criticize or they not gonna run down his back because he did some snake shit. But when a person snitch, then that's when we want to say, hey, we want to label him as a rat, as this, as that. Man, if you're gonna break a rule, my nigga, you just broke a rule. Either way, if you broke a rule, you should not be going down as a legend or being honored. He came home trying to be a bully. He was never a bully. Wayne was. That way he got his shit pushed in. All right, so let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about this. Now, I heard what you said, family. Ethan, if I'm not mistaken, I heard what you said, family. But look, peep this out. Whenever Fazio is the man that gave ALPO his actual start to start collecting some M's. Whenever Fazio had a spot and them jack boys started coming to that spot and started sticking the spot up, who was the enforcer? ALPO. ALPO did a lot of things in the streets before he met Wayne Perry. ALPO is the same reason why Fazio is scared of ALPO still to this day. ALPO had niggas hanging from balconies. over a situation that occurred with Fazio. Nigga, I'm doing this on behalf of you. ALPO been doing things. ALPO been terrorizing the streets before he met up with Wayne Perry. So we can't necessarily say that ALPO is not no savage. We can't say that. You know what I'm saying? Because we open up this history book, we see that this man been causing ruckus. Been, you know what I'm talking about? Now, if you in a position to have people to enforce things for you, then why not? A boss man still can get his hands dirty, but instead I got workers for that. I'm finna be right here behind this table. But anyway, Rich Porter ended up getting his little brother or cousin. I don't know who this little nigga was to him. But this little nigga ended up getting taken from him. His uncle played a major part in that. His uncle and Preacher Man crew played a big part in getting this little man taken. Then they tried to hold this nigga up from ransom. Started calling Rich Porter, telling Rich Porter, hey, say, you want your little brother back or your little cousin back? Okay, his little brother. You want your little brother back? Hey, say, you got to pay this. When this was brand new and this first started going on, people after Woodworth coming to Rich Porter telling him, hey, say, look, bro, here goes some money. Take care of that situation. ALPO came from Washington, D.C. and gave Rich Porter $100,000 to help out with the ransom. But the Rich Porter been telling these niggas the whole time on the phone, I'm not giving y'all niggas nothing. I'm not giving you niggas nothing. And to confirm what I'm saying, look at Fazio. Look at Fazio interview with Vlad TV. Fazio tells you what Rich Porter said word for word. Now, if it's not in my intentions on paying these niggas, why am I receiving money from niggas closest to me to help me out on this bid? If I don't have intentions on paying this money, why am I accepting money from my closest mans when their intention is to help me with my situation? You feel what I'm saying? So, Rich Porter, you've been stealing from these niggas around you, and then you backdoor stole $100,000 from ALPO, and then took the same $100,000 from ALPO, went to ALPO plug, bought some bricks, and then go back and tell ALPO that you got these bricks from somewhere else. So now you taxing ALPO. Bro, you're dirty. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, man. I am so sorry. But this is how I feel. That's 12. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's dirty. That's dirty. I understand your situation. And because I understand your situation so well, my nigga, I'm going to give you 100 bands. In fact, because your plug is dry, I'm going to give you my plug. So whenever I come back into town, instead of me going to my plug, I'm going to come to you and get the issue. And if my plug is dry and then you just so happen to go to your plug and get it, which charge you more, whatever you get your price from your plug, I'm gonna match that price. And if you want to tax me an extra whatever because it might be scammer or it might be pure, that Wadija, whatever, then you know what I'm saying, bet, I don't mind you making a couple thousand off of me. But whenever you get your bricks from my plug and then you overcharge me for my shit that I put you in a position to get in the first place, bro, that's dirty. That's a snake move. ALPO did not take it upon itself and just want to X out Rich Porter. Just like Big Hit Gary. Oh, God. Yeah, so y'all know about this. So let's talk, man. Talk about Bees again, the rest. I will. I will in a minute. So look. So ALPO go to Washington. Tell Big Hit Gary. I say, look, man, my man back at home, he jerking me. I just found out he jerking me. How ALPO found out he was getting snaked by his own man? Because ALPO was in town. He was in New York. Then he run across his plug. And he asked his plug. He said, man, like, when you gonna get back on, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been getting these things from my man Rich, and Rich been telling me this whole time, you know what I'm saying? He been getting his shit from his man, so I'm trying to see what's up with you. That's when ALPO plug tell me, he say, look, bro, I've been dropping them things off to your man this whole time. And matter of fact, the last time I gave him some shit, it had Reagan. It was some real round joints with Ronald Reagan or some shit like that stamped on the front. So ALPO recollect and be like, man, you know what? Last time I got some shit from my man, it did have Reagan on the front. So now that's when ALPO realized, man, this whole time my own man, this nigga that I love, just got down on me. Now, if ALPO was snitch, then that nigga Rich Porter's a snake. And Fazio, you a scary individual. And I don't know none of these people personally, but I'm just going off of what it is that I see. Interviews, things that I read. But I've been reading, my first time reading about ALPO's situation, I was in prison. This was back in 2014 when I read up on him. Then when I came home in 2018, that's when I started looking at the interview. That's when I started. But anyway, not to bore y'all with that. So Big Head Gary tell ALPO, let's get him going. Let's kill him. Let's delete this man. ALPO said, nah, I love this man. I've been getting money with this nigga. I don't want that to be the first solution. I don't want that to be the first thing I go to when it comes down to dealing with Rich Porter. So that's when ALPO asked Rich Porter again, hey, say, bro, where you getting this, your issue from? Rich Porter said, hey, say, man, I just got these stuff from my man. Matter of fact, you coming down? Because I got them right now. That's when ALPO said, all right, in bed, I'll be on my way. ALPO comes back down from Washington to New York and get what Rich Porter had at the time. And again, it's the same stuff. So now ALPO, no, you lied to me twice now. And you just got down on me again. So that's when he went back to Washington. He said, man, you know what? I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I'm going to take you with me back to New York. Talking to Big Hit Gary. And I'm going to ask this nigga again who he got his shit from. And if he lied to me again, which is the third time, we're going to go ahead and delete this nigga. That's when he took Big Hit Gary back to New York in a van. Rich Porter came in there, asked him again, I say, bro, what you had, man, that shit was fire. That shit was on point, man. Where you get that shit from again? I get it from my plug. Nigga, you lied to me 3 times. You lied to me 3 times, man. I gotta X you out. If I ignored this red flag, then I don't know. Next time there won't be no more red flags, but just black. You know what I'm talking about? Like, man, I can't. I'm sorry, my nigga. I can't do it. I can't do it. And you close to me, you know everything personal about me. You know what Mama Dukes and everybody live at and some more shit. I can't do it. So I got to get you out of here, Rich Porter. So we going to say that ALPO was a snitch. Rich Porter was a snake. We got to say it. We can't pick and choose that. That's all ALPO's story. Rich didn't have to leave Harlem to get money like ALPO. That was jealousy. Even Rich mom knew ALPO killed her son. Okay, so we say that ALPO, you speak facts, real talk. So we might say that ALPO was jealous of Rich. What do you what can you bring forth to say, hey, look, this is evidence to say that ALPO was jealous of Rich? They both was getting money. Fazio even said it. Fazio and many other people in the hood even said it. Whenever Rich come out with a brand new whip, ALPO finna come out with the same whip. You know what I'm saying? If my money is up there and I'm able to match what it is that you bring, if I'm able to give you a plug that's better than the plug that you working with, if I'm able to do all these things on the same level as you is, my nigga, what am I jealous of? We both getting money. You know what I'm saying? It's not jealousy whatsoever. Now, look, I can tell you, I ain't gonna say who was jealous of him, but I'm gonna tell you a person that was scared of ALPO, and that was Fazio. The reason why I say Fazio was scared of ALPO is because on that Vlad TV interview, Fazio said that he felt like ALPO tried to kill him that same night. Fazio said that whenever he linked up with ALPO, he saw ALPO had scratches on his forehead, which led him to believe that Rich Porter was probably struggling for his life before ALPO killed him. ALPO know that these things. He said, I heard it was new beef that got him offed. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. Because I don't know the facts on why ALPO was killed and why he's not here with us. But I can tell you about, you know what I'm saying, some of the things that's swarming around out there in New York. Like ALPO said, if lying to him about some small amount of money, ain't no telling what you, hey, facts. Sunset Butterfly, facts. You can't say one person a snake and not the other one. Again, ALPO did and was doing the same shit. ALPO killed Rich for coming on, bro. That's hypocritical. All right, so look, explain to me exactly what it is that you mean, King TY. You say you can't say one person's a snake and not the other when ALPO did and was doing the same shit. When did ALPO snake Rich? First. I'm going to say that first. When did ALPO snake Rich first? When did ALPO do any fugazi business with Rich? In fact, if ALPO had it in its characteristics to fuck over anybody, Fazio would have been the first person he fucked over. Why? Because Fazio was the nigga who put ALPO in a trap, gave him some bricks and told him, hey, say, bag all this shit up. ALPO never stole shit from Fazio. And Fazio caught many people that was working for him, stealing from him. But he never had that problem with ALPO. That's not a part of ALPO characteristics. Being a snake is not in his DNA. All the people that ALPO killed that was close to him, fucked him over in some shape, form, or fashion. He said, I'm not saying Rich was wrong, but ALPO was doing the same shit to niggas in D.C. that he killed Rich for. AZ, okay, I call it nigga AZ, I don't know why, but AZ. So AZ was scared of ALPO. This is how I feel. Cause look, if you look at the interviews or any interview about AZ talking about ALPO, you can feel the negative energy from across the phone. He speaks of ALPO in a negatively way. Now we can say, oh, it's because he killed his own man. AZ don't understand that, or he snitched. AZ don't do that. But he said, hold on, right, ALPO was loyal within his circle. Facts. ALPO was loyal within the circle. Anybody in ALPO's circle that ALPO killed in his circle, them niggas did some fugazi shit. Big Head Gary. Big Head Gary, bro, you calling my wife out of her name. You saying all this shit. Then word circulating back to me that you gonna get me knocked off. I could have got you knocked off the first time you called my wife a bitch. You know what I'm saying? But I gave you the green pass. But when it came back to me that you gonna get me knocked off, nigga, I gotta cancel you. I'm sorry. Come on, man. But anyway, though, so we're going back to this, right? I was talking about AZ. We don't know rich side of the story. Yeah, we don't know rich side of the story, but we do know for a fact that people was giving Rich money when the situation first came out about his little brother. We know that for a fact. And again, if you give me $20 to go get something to eat, and it's not in my intentions to take this $20 and go buy food with it, to be a stand-up guy, I'm gonna tell you, they said, look, bro, I'm really ain't trying to get nothing to eat with this 20. But if you want to give it to me anyway, after me telling you this, then that's cool. I take it. I put it in my pocket. But I don't want to fool you into believing that you gave me this money to take care of my stomach, and I really finna take this money and do something different with it. Niggas coming out the woodwork giving you money, my nigga, and you don't have intentions on taking this money and putting it to the use that they gave it to you with in the first place. So that right there by itself just tells me something about your characteristics, your nature as a human, which is not good, my nigga. So even if ALPO is lying, I can go with what ALPO's saying because it makes sense. It makes sense. And again, it's facts. ALPO gave this man $100,000. Who the fuck am I jealous of that I'm just gonna willingly give $100,000 to? If I don't like you, if I'm jealous of you, some type of way about you, I'm not finna give you no 100 bands. Fuck you in your situation. But that's not ALPO. All right, so look, I'm gonna continue with this, right? Somebody said, what about Rich Sister? Rich Sister supposed to have been celebrating, talking negatively of ALPO. Somebody said, do y'all ever wonder why ALPO's story always makes him look good? Maybe because he a stand-up guy, and you know what I'm saying, everything he say is just... But there's one time where ALPO said something, and I kind of felt some type of way about it, because he said, I killed the person for 2 reasons. Instead of talking about the 2 reasons why he killed somebody, he only mentioned one of the reasons. But anyway, though, so... Every time AZO have an interview talking about ALPO, he always says something negatively about ALPO. And then even after this information came from AZ and went to ALPO, ALPO still talk highly of AZ. When ALPO first came home, they was asking ALPO about doing a Vlad TV interview. He said, I don't fuck with Vlad. That's my man's guy. AZ fucks with him. I don't fuck with him. So I'm not finna sit on that man's couch and I'm not finna talk to this man for nothing. ALPO never said anything negative about AZ. But when AZ speaks of ALPO, he careful about what he say and how he say it. But you can sense the negative energy. You can sense the bad energy coming from AZ whenever he's speaking on ALPO. That tells me right then and there, bro. Like, the people that you was around in New York, they wasn't for you, bro. They wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? But ALPO been in Harlem, been messing around in Harlem, riding bikes and all that stuff in Harlem, in the presence of Rich Porter's sister and a selected few other individuals. You know what I'm saying? And nothing never happened to him. He never got touched. But rumors are speculating ALPO not only say stuff that makes him look appealing. ALPO wasn't AZ man, though. AZ put ALPO on off the strength of Rich, though. All right, where do you get the information from? Where do you get the information from? Now, if you get the information from Paid in Full, that's not correct. In fact, the reason why ALPO character is named Rico is because ALPO didn't sign off on Paid in Full. ALPO did not sign off on Paid in Full. So therefore, you know what I'm saying, they tamper with ALPO character. ALPO character name was Rico. How come Rich is Rich, AZ is AZ, but ALPO is Rico? Because ALPO didn't sign off on that shit. I didn't catch that. If so, I didn't catch that. Somebody say you're not doing enough research. Say because ALPO killed Rich and then offered to pay his mom. Okay, look. ALPO. Okay, look. ALPO. Somebody said ALPO killed Rich and then offered to pay his mom $50,000 to let it go. That's facts coming from AZ. This was AZ saying. But ALPO was not denying killing Rich. You know what I'm saying? ALPO was not denying, and it's not denying killing this man. All right, somebody say it was Ace, Mitch, and Rico. Okay. But look, despite all that, man, despite all that, I feel like ALPO is a legend. Me personally, I feel like ALPO is a legend. I don't feel like he did anything wrong. You know what I'm talking about? Other than snitching, I do say, you know what I'm saying, that was wrong. But you know what I'm saying? AZ said in a certain interview, ALPO came along and put him on off of Rich. Rich called AZ from the pen and told him to put ALPO on and look out for him until he came home. All right, so then how did ALPO and Rich became friends? What was it from childhood? Like what is it? I wish I can bring y'all to the live. That'd really be cool on some shit. That really would be cool on some shit. But at the end of the day, the same person that helped put ALPO on or asked for ALPO to get put on is the same person that snaked him. It's when Rich Man got killed. Okay, I remember that. Alberto not only trying to make himself look good, he said he got put in, and it was the little man and put the little man in about the car and stuff that they outshined him for a while. Right, ALPO was a legend. He made strategic moves and looked after himself. Facts. Somebody say Rich's best friend was LA. But at the end of the day, bro, you know what I'm saying? We all came from the same circle. ALPO took LA's spot. Cause I think LA was the man who got that L. I'm not sure, but AZ did say though he only put ALPO on, and he put ALPO on because when Rich got locked up, he called AZ and told AZ that ALPO was his man and put him on and look out until he come home. ALPO came from the other side of Harlem. It's ALPO from the east side of Harlem. I know that for a fact. Hey, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. Hold up. LA got killed at the rooftop. So look. So going back. So let's fast forward. Say you got to do more research. So look, anyway. So look, going forward. Now, people is saying, some people believe that ALPO died on Halloween morning because of past beef that he had. I don't know is it factual or not, and neither can I say that that's not the case. Gene Deal came out on not an interview, but on his little podcast, and he said that he felt like that this was from some type of law enforcement, from some type of hitman, because the hits was precise. And with every bullet hole, with every gunshot, they actually hit ALPO every time. I want to say 5 times in the arm and 1 time in the chest. And some outlets are saying he only got hit 5 times, 4 times in the arm and once in the chest. They also say that ALPO, when he was trying to get away, he started throwing out bags and shit. But people right now in Harlem and many other places, they are saying, like, for example, I was talking to this one guy. He from Bed-Stuy. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever you in that little city area, everything, all these information, you know what I'm saying? It started to transfer real fast. And then I asked him, I said, man, what do you think? Like, do you think this situation came about from his history, from his past, whatever? And he said, man, come on, man. Like, ALPO really be out here like that. He did not stay in that residential area that he got killed in. He was in the witness protection program. He was staying somewhere, ducked off. His witness protection name was Abraham Rodriguez. All right. But people is saying that they believe, these are not facts. People are saying that they believe that ALPO was sleeping with a woman, and that woman man came back and got him. I don't know how factual that is. I really don't know. But this is what people are saying. Nobody from that residential area is saying LA gave him 50 bands to make it look good. But ain't nobody from that residential area is saying that somebody from his past got down on him. Somebody from rich Porter family came back and got down on him. Ain't nobody saying that other than people on these different platforms. But what people are saying right now in the inner city of New York, that they believe that ALPO got hit up behind fucking with a woman that he had no business fucking with. The woman did not set him up. They're not saying that the woman set him up. The woman did not set him up. The woman actually fucked with ALPO, whoever this woman may be. It was her husband who got involved. He showed up to the funeral and signed a book. All right, so look, upstate New York, Rochester, 585, Blizzy. What do you think going on, man? Somebody say upstate New York, Rochester, 585. What do you think going on, man? I just told the people that I believe, same well as people in the inner city, they believe that ALPO got killed because he was messing with a female who had a very jealous ass boyfriend. What do y'all think? New York City. Y'all talk to me. Everybody in New York, y'all talk to me. What happened? What do y'all believe happened? What do y'all believe happened right now? Everybody in New York, y'all talk to me. What do y'all believe happened? Hey, hold on real quick, y'all. Hold up.